Hey y'all, welcome in. Today we are starting a new playthrough of Fae Farm. I was on PC before, and now I am trying it on console. So we're going to check it out, see how good it is on console. Remember to click that like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so let's check this out. Welcome to Azoria. Pretty town. Alright, let's talk to you.
Hi.
Hi. My goodness, look at what the tide brought in. Are you okay? Your name is Grammy Q's Gaming, and you found a message in a bottle.
Aha.
Excellent news. I was the one who threw it into the ocean. I can't believe that worked. I'm Mayor Merritt. A pleasure to meet you, soggy self. Oh, the house? Yes, it's still available. Actually, you're the only one who has tried to make it to our island. It's a wonderful, magical place filled with kind and cozy friends, but we're surrounded by whirlpools. And there's a blizzard that's been howling for what seems like years up in the mountains. And there's an active volcano that has been threatening to go off. There's also the wild magic that swept through an animated bunch of junk, but we managed to shove them all into the mine. And don't even get me started on the shade and thorns. Yep, Azoria is a real paradise. Don't go. Well, you can't actually go because of the whirlpools, but I can sweeten the deal. I'll have my patented welcome package sent to your house. And look, a fun map that shows you where everyone and everything can be found. Go on and check it out, your new home. Alright, so we gotta discover and enter our home and open our welcome package. Alright, I promise you'll love it here. Okay, so we gotta open our map. And that's where our homestead is. So we can put a check mark. And now we have a little compass to follow, which I like. And yes, we'll have to meet everybody for right now. I want to just check out our house. Yes, we named our world Sunset Acres. Okay, so let's open this. Okay, you can press this button to open your backpack and view and use your items. So let's check that out. And we have nothing. Okay. Okay, so we gotta return to Merritt to complete the quest.
Aha.
Hello, thanks again for coming to Azoria. I hope you'll stay a long time. Begin the quest. So what do you think of your new home? Welcome kit was pretty sweet, right? I knew you'd love it. Azoria is a perfect place to live, assuming you're okay with magical thorns and suspicious weather patterns. Why don't you try giving your home its own name? Give it that special Grammy Q gaming touch. Okay, we gotta name our house. What are we gonna call it? Let's just call it Grammys. Gram Q's. Don't tell me what you named it. That's just between you and your farm. Speaking of farm, this house comes with one right here. This is the farm. Yes, okay, it has been seen better days and will require some elbow grease, but you survived the whirlpool, so it's nothing you can't handle. Besides, it shouldn't take too long to tidy up the place, not with your own set of brand new tools. Using your tools is easy. Go to the objects and press the square. The right tool for the job will be used automatically. Okay. Just make sure to keep an eye on your energy. With those beginner tools, you can get all kinds of things done, and you can upgrade them later in Cinder's smithy by the docks to tackle tougher jobs. Try clearing away rocks, logs, wild grass, and harvesting wild greens from the land around your home. You can keep all the materials you can gather. Okay, so quest details, plant fibers, stones, logs, greens. Alright, one of the first things I want to do is, can we adjust our settings while we're in the game? Because some of this is a little loud. There we go, settings. I turn down the sound effects a bit. There, I think that's a little better. Now let's see what this is. This is what we got going now. Our almanac. This will show us the different tools we have acquired. So as we unlock things, they'll open up here. Alright, that's that. We got our calendar. And this shows people's birthdays. So when you want to start making friends with some of the villagers. Alright, so let's see what we got going here. Dear future friend, once upon a time an island in a zone. Yeah, I don't want to read all that. Okay, so there's a scroll here. Let's see what that is. A recipe for a customization mirror. That's pretty cute. And as I remember in the first, when I played this on PC, those little scrolls will be hidden everywhere. Alright, let's see. I forget how I got plant fibers, but let's just... Okay, that's how we do it. But you gotta remember, our energy won't be very good at the beginning, so... I want to keep an eye on that. Alright, there's our 10 plant fibers. Now stone. And this is where we're going to run out of energy more than likely. Now there probably are things we can eat on, if I remember. Okay, there's our stone. Okay, there's our beach logs. We need 5 of those. One more. Alright, now the wild greens. Is this the wild greens? Yes. Now, I remember right, we can also cook these once we unlock our... We unlock a grill, a stove, something like that. Alright, so we got all that, but let's grab this scroll. Okay, we got a recipe for a clay pot. Now, is Merritt still up here? Yes. We did our quest. Nice job. Now that you've got some space cleared, how about I show you how to use it? In order to make something, you'll need to construct it yourself, which is as easy as falling down. So you can build all kinds of things indoors and outdoors. Just gather the materials and then start construction. If you don't know what materials you need, just check your almanac. I told you about the almanac, right? It's like a guidebook to Azoria that you fill in. Isn't that fun? Back to construction. Let's start by trying to build a piece of cozy furniture indoors. You'll learn by doing. Alright, so we gotta craft and place a round wooden stool inside of our house. Alright, so how do I do that? Go inside. So push this button. Nope, that ain't it. Rustic stool. Okay, how do I go to construction? I don't know what button I'm supposed to push. Okay, construction is pushing down button. Okay. Alright, so round woven stool. There we go. Alright, now we did it. We exit out of there. Just learning the buttons, so bear with me.
Ha
Medium air quest. It's like you've been doing this your whole life. Really, I'm impressed. Generally speaking, you can build decorative things inside or outside. How you set up your farm is up to you. Oh, and we've already built you a mailbox. Miles, the postman, will deliver your letters and packages first thing in the morning, so don't forget to check your mail. Oh, I know what you should build next. A cooking fire. There we go. Having a cooking fire on your farm is the easiest way to cook up a hot meal. You can always make fancier equipment later. There's all kinds of things you could cook on your cooking fire. I've seen some wild greens around, but there's mussels on the beach, too. Try building a cooking fire and cook some food on it. Okay, so let's do that. Let's put that down here. Let's see, where do we want to put it? Let's get this out of the way. Let's build a cooking fire. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see. We can cook a plant fiber. Let's just do one. And then it takes a few minutes to cook. Okay, so now we'll collect it. There we go. Now we go up and talk to you. Okay, so now we know how to cook some things. Cooking food gives you more energy than raw and sells for more money at the market too. Try using different raw ingredients to see how they can be transformed into tasty treats. Experiment, get jazzy with it. I know what you're thinking, Grammy Q, when it's Merritt going to teach me about farming. Right now, let's get our hands dirty and play around with some seeds and soil beds. I'm pretty sure I left some seeds and construction materials in your storage shed. You have a storage shed, by the way. Go get the materials in your storage shed. Then construct some soil beds on your farm and plant one seed in each. Alright, so turnip seeds, craft and place the soil bed, and press square to plant the turnip seeds. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so let's grab all of that. I don't know if I actually needed the sand, but I grabbed it. Grab the turnip seeds. Probably need this too. Alright, so now we're gonna probably need to use the construction button. I'm just trying to figure out where I should put it. Alright, so need seedbed. We only need 3, but I'm gonna do 4. Alright, so okay, square for both. Alright, so now let's water them. I like the watering, that's pretty easy. Alright, so now let's go to Merit and get our reward. And I believe we can eat the turnips
Hiya.
once they're grown. Water your seeds, they won't grow unless they're watered. Though if it rains, you can skip a day. I hope you keep tending to your fields, as farmers always say. Don't leave them alone. Ha ha ha. We have fun. You've done so much to improve your farm already, I bet you aren't even thinking about that harrowing journey across the ocean. Oh, you should meet your neighbors. Word has probably already spread that you're here. We're a bit of a small town, you see. You should go talk to Eddie the Mariner. He's probably near the home in Stay a While Bay. He'll have a fish tale or two to share. Alright, so let's do that. So let's pull up our map. And we need to meet Eddie. No, this one. So let's track him so it's easier to find. There's some stairs, okay. Okay, how do we get down there? Oh, mussels, we'll grab those. So he said we can eat those. Well, I didn't go the right way. Can we go this way? Ooh, a scroll. I'll grab that. A squid face recipe. Alright, hi Eddie.
Bugger.
There's no lack of things to do on this here island. You'll never be bored. Redeem quest. Good to see you, Grammy Q. If no one told you, I'm Eddie, Azoria's old mariner. I hear you got a little farm going. I won't hold that against you, even though fishers and farmers have been at odds forever. Never mind that. You haven't lived until you've fished. Believe me, give me the seas over the trees any day. How about old Eddie gives you a quick lesson in the art of the rod and reel? Hot dog, I'm ready whenever you are. Alright, go out there and catch a fish. Any kind you like, salt or freshwater. I'll even give you my old rod. May it serve you well. Okay, so we got a fishing rod.
Hey.
Now hold out your rod and cast it so your bobber lands near the mouth of a fish. Then you reel it in a bit at a time, not too fast. The hypnotic motion should encourage the fish to strike. When the fish is bitten, you get to reel fast. Not all at once, though. If your line turns red, it's ready to break. Best stop for a moment until it turns white again. Keep it up, and with luck, you'll reel in a prize. Go fishing and come tell me about it. Alright, so let's go see if we can catch a fish. Got one right here. Alright, so we need the fishing rod. Hold the charge. Oops, not too, that's too far. Jiggle line. Okay, we got him. Oh, 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 don't break. That fish looks huge. I'm back here. There we go. Well, that was pretty good. Alright, so go back up to Eddie. Wonder if we can cook the fish. There's no lack of things to do on this here island. You'll never be bored. You already said that. Alright, so we got the fishing. You seem to have done well for yourself. Tell me how the fishing went. Well done, my friend. You're on the way to becoming a marine master. Maybe you'll even leave the farm for the seas one day, like I did. But enough of that. I've taught you all I can. I've seen you grow from a minnow to a sardine. I think it's time you spoke with our local beekeeper. I don't like bees. Mel the beekeeper can teach you about critter catching, and you're going to want to pay attention to that. Alright, so let's go see him so we can get our bug net. Is this where we're going? Yes. Alright, so let's track that. I hear buzzing. I like bees. Hi there, Grammy Q. What can our old friend Mel do for you? The bees love this time of year because they get to see and taste all the new buds. Alright, so I messed him. A new phrase. When I heard someone washed up on shore, I could barely believe it. Grammy Q, huh? It's so nice to meet you. You must have a lucky clover in your boot to have made it past the whirlpools. I'm Mel. I hope everyone is treating you well. It's been so long since we've had someone new on the island. The bees have all been abuzz about it. You moved into the abandoned farm? Wonderful. Hey, since you're new here, let me show you how to catch bees and other critters. Azoria is a haven for critters, mostly because they outnumber us Azorians by a wide margin. Now, don't worry about how the critters feel about it. I've developed the most gentle, cozy critter net. It's like getting scooped up by a cloud. Here, I've always got an extra net, just in case. Alright, so equip my net and swing it to catch a critter. To improve your chances, ready your net and approach the critter slowly. Why don't you take a couple swings and catch a few critters, then come back and show me? Oh, I hate catching critters in these games. I suck at it. Alright, so let's grab the scroll. Oh, we got a clay brick path. So we need to equip the net. Come here, bug. Got one. That's way down here. Two. Can we finish this before the end of the day? Oh, another scroll. There's a recipe for a hay bale. Oh, here's another one. A woven rug. It's getting nighttime now, so might have to finish this one tomorrow. Can we catch that? Yeah, we did. So I need one more critter. Alright, now let's go talk to this dude.
Hera.
My sister once told me that bees can only see in black and white. I think she just made that up. Let's redeem the quest.
Oh.
Wow, how did that feel? Nice, right? You can keep the net. You got great technique. I can see you becoming an avid critter catcher. Remember, critters can leave your little gifts if you add them to a conservatory, but that's for later. The mayor said not to overwhelm you. You know, there are many critter collections on the island. If you catch a critter, you could always sell it. There's always someone in Azoria who'd like to buy. You can sell just about anything, really, and then you'll earn florins. That's the local currency if no one told you. Well, selling things is really Pearl's specialty. She's the chairwoman of the Merchants Guild. She's kind of a big deal around here. I'm sure she would love to tell you all about selling things. You can find her in the town center marketplace. It's been a real pleasure chatting with you, Grammy Q. Alright, so let's accept that quest, but we're going to go back to our house. So we're going to go up here. We're going to track it, because until I learn the map. Alright, so we've completed one day. It's just the beginning. I'm going to leave this episode here. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I really enjoy this game, and I want to get further into it than I did before my computer died. So thank y'all for watching, and remember to click that like and subscribe button, and have an awesome day. Oh, stop the stupid recording.